You can't just sell the house without telling us.
You didn't tell me you put our parents in a home. I figured we were doing things that way now.
Hey! If you're new here, welcome. This is our new channel where we share the kinds of real stories most people keep to themselves. I put a lot of time and heart into this one, so if it hits you, please like, comment, and help me hit 1,000 subscribers.
They put our parents in a home without telling me, so I didn't tell them. I found out my parents were placed in a care home through a complete stranger. Not from my sister, not from my brother, from a woman named Karen, a social worker who left a voicemail asking me to confirm some insurance paperwork for my mother. First, I thought it was a scam. No one said anything. No emergencies. No warning. Just a cheerful voice asking me to confirm my mom's Medicare information because she'd already been admitted. I called back. Karen answered. I asked, "What is this about?" And she said, "Your parents are here at Ridgeway Assisted Living. They've been here since Monday." It was Thursday. That's when my stomach dropped. I called my sister, Emily, straight to voicemail. Then my brother, James. No answer. So I texted the family group chat. Can someone please explain why I just got a call from Ridgeway saying Mom and Dad are there? Emily finally replied an hour later. Yeah, it happened really fast. Dad had a fall. Mom couldn't take care of him anymore. We found a good place. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Like that was supposed to cover it. No heads up. No discussion. Just handled. Quietly. Behind my back. Now here's the thing. I'm not mad that they made the decision. I'm mad that they made it without me. I was always the one driving 3 hours for every holiday. I was the one who called Mom on Tuesdays just because. I was the one who sent money when Dad's truck broke down and James couldn't afford to pitch in. But suddenly, when it's time to move them into a care home, I'm invisible? So I drove out to Ridgeway the next morning. And when I walked into that place, my heart just cracked. My mom looked up at me from a wheelchair. She looked tired, smaller somehow. She smiled when she saw me, but there was confusion in her eyes. She said, "I didn't know you were coming." And then, quietly, "I thought you already knew." She thought I knew, because my siblings told her I'd agreed to it, that we were all on the same page. I wasn't. Dad was asleep. His hands looked thinner. He used to have strong hands, farmer hands. Now they just trembled under a thin blanket. I sat with them all afternoon. I didn't bring it up. I just listened, held my mom's hand, let her talk. And when I left that night, I didn't call James or Emily. I made a decision. If they could exclude me from major family decisions, then I could do the same. That same week, I reached out to a real estate agent. See, the three of us jointly owned our parents' old house, the one we grew up in. We'd inherited it years ago, and it had been sitting empty until we decided what to do. Emily wanted to turn it into an Airbnb. James wanted to rent it to a friend. No one actually did anything, but the deed had our three names on it. So I quietly filed the paperwork, listed it, found a buyer, closed the sale. I even got a good price, and I didn't say a word. 3 months later, Emily sent a message in the group chat. "Hey, I was thinking of going by the house to grab a few things. Does anyone have the key?" I just replied, "You'll need to ask the new owners." That's when all hell broke loose. James called me cursing. Emily left me a voice message in tears. "You can't just sell the house without telling us." To which I calmly replied, "You didn't tell me you put our parents in a home. I figured we were doing things that way now." Silence. Then, 3 days later, James showed up at Ridgeway while I was visiting. He didn't yell. He just looked tired. He said, "We didn't mean to shut you out. We just thought you'd fight it." And I said, "Yeah, I probably would have, because I care. Because I would have tried to find help, arrange in-home support, maybe even move them in with me for a while. But I should have been in the room." Then he said something that stuck with me. "We thought you'd try to fix everything. Like always." That hit me, because yeah, I always tried to fix things. When Dad lost his job, I sent money. When Mom forgot Emily's birthday, I bought the gift and signed her name. When James went through his second divorce, I offered him a room in my apartment. But this time I was done fixing things. And just when I thought the storm had passed, it got worse. My mom called me 2 weeks later. Her voice was shaking. She said Emily had told her the house was sold, and now she was afraid. She asked me, "Where will we go if Ridgeway doesn't work out? If something happens?" And that's when the guilt hit me, but only for a second, because I realized she shouldn't have to worry about that. Not at this stage of her life. And the fact that she was scared meant none of us had done our jobs right. Not me, not James, not Emily. So I made another decision. I called a lawyer. I had my share of the house money placed into a trust, for my parents only. Not to be touched by my siblings. Not for family vacations or upgrades to Emily's bathroom. Just for Mom and Dad. If they ever need better care or a better place or anything at all. It's there. Then I sent a final message to the group chat. I've set aside my portion of the sale for Mom and Dad. Don't ask for it. Don't question it. I'm stepping back. I'm not your fixer anymore. You lost that privilege. I muted the chat, and I haven't looked back. I still don't know if I did the right thing. Maybe I overreacted. Or maybe I finally stood up for myself. It wasn't about revenge. It was about respect. But what do you think? Did I go too far? Or was it fair? What would you have done in my place? Let me know in the comments.